There we go. Well, well, well. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Sounds like the audio is up and running and sounds like it's pretty decent. From now and again, I will be pausing so that I can go ahead and check to make sure that all of the audio and everything else is up to date and everything is as it is supposed to be going. So if you see me at any point to the point where I'm not talking, not moving, not doing anything, please stay tuned, please stay in the video. I am just checking my own stuff because I am on my own here today. So, for those of you who are new, welcome to Elden Ring. For those of you who are not, welcome back. I played a little bit yesterday, Elden Ring, not for very long, probably about an hour, but so far I'm kind of about, I want to say, not even a good 5%, maybe a good 2% done with what I'm originally trying to do, sitting around, walking around, and running through Limgrave so that we can gather everything we need to through Limgrave. That's going to be my first bucket list. I'm going to slowly make my way down to the southern part over by where Fort Height is. Or is it Fort Hope? I don't remember. No, it's Fort Height. Down here at the bottom. So we'll make our way slowly through all of this, and then all the way down through here, and then up here. Well, actually no. We'll go from here to here, back up to here to over here, and then we'll make our way up here, and then complete the later part of that way later in the game. But that's gonna be way later. So first things first. Go over here. Get that done. Go talk to Blade, the good wolf boy over here. So as you can see, I'm wielding the samurai sword. Don't think we've got... Yeah. So we don't have yet the main weapon that I'm going to be getting. This playthrough I'm going to be wielding the Bloodhound's Fang. It's got great bleed damage, and as most Elden Ring players know, the bleed damage is second best damage output in the game.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height.
Yeah, for Fort Height. Blah, 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 shut up. Okay. So we'll go this way. Right. And we got stuff here, grab the sprays. These guys here, bears, don't fuck with them. They not so friendly. Yep. Oh, see what I mean? Look at that. Yikes. So, over here, there's gonna be a big ass bear dude thing. Don't mess with him. First, gonna try and Grab this. You can hear the howling here. Don't worry about it right now. I'm gonna go and go grab that character that I need to talk to, but first grab this from here. Pretty important. Done. 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 There we go. Got the Axe Talisman. This allows us for powered charge stacks. So like when you're holding your triggers, when you go to do your heavy weapon attacks, it does more damage. So we're now gonna go talk to the merchant Kale. Hopefully you guys haven't killed him. Hopefully you guys didn't kill him yet, or haven't done it in your playthrough. Because in order to mess with that howling that's over there in Mistwood, you need to talk to Kale.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot I haven't talked to you yet.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am
You
the
have to
witch
talk to her.
Renna.
She's part of a very,
I'd
very
heard tell
important
of a
quest line.
Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed.
So I'm gonna go ahead
and upon looking into the matter,
myself while this
the
is done
talk I
doing this one.
surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth the spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped. I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Not very long indeed. Alright. So we've talked to her. Talk over here to Kale.
Wait, weren't you?
No.
Well, you're back. Care to... The howl of a wolf in the Mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Ah, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Alright. Bought that. I think that's all I need. Right.
Goodbye.
So now we're gonna go back. We're gonna talk to Blyde. Now he's gonna give us a quest to go down to where we're gonna go get our main weapon, but we're not gonna go do that yet. Still got a couple of things that I want to go grab first, including, so to upgrade this weapon you need samuri smithing stones. I don't have any, not a single one, so I don't think I have any. No, just regular smithing stones. So you need samuri smithing stones, they're white. Usually you find them later game or in special areas where there's stronger enemies. Stronger enemies will drop them, like, so the bats regularly, and then you have the harpies. In certain areas the harpies will drop, like, no, Not the harpies, the finger dudes from over by Carrion Manor. They'll drop some samurai spirits, so it's 2. So this is where you'll do it right here. So over here where it says gestures, you can press, if for me I'm on PlayStation, it's triangle. For Xbox it'll be Y. And you can go through the different gestures. You'll want finger snap. Right here. You'll want finger snap. And go ahead and use it. Right here. Right there. See? He'll drop down. Big, fierce ass looking motherfucker.
Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere
He's the
nearby.
one that owns the
Or so I've heard.
Bloodhounds fan.
Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward.
Yes, he will also give you a summary smithing stone too, as well.
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale.
Alright. So, I do believe that's the last they'll talk about it. So, Darwell is over here. You can go over here if you want to, but I'm not going to right now, because I wanted to finish grabbing areas, necessarily. Like, I'm just gonna grab the gray sites for most of these cave areas, and then after I grab the gray sites, I'll go ahead grab Darwell's weapon. He'll give me 2. There's an area over here that'll give me 5. And then I can talk to somebody to get me 1, 3, and 4. And then 6 is in... Yeah, okay. So, right now we're gonna go grab a couple more graces over here while we can. So there's one here. And one. Oh yeah. One here. One here. I need to go to 1. Which one's that one? 1, yeah. Grab some of these grace sites. Head to the next place. I don't think there's much to worry about over here. This is obviously not where the gray site is. This is where a great seed is. The gray site is actually down below. Right over here. You can see it right there. Makes it a lot easier to do this fort when there's a gray site right next to it. I'm not gonna do that for it. Alright, so next we're gonna go... We're also gonna grab this. I am gonna stop in here to grab the places here. I hope... So... This, okay, I think I know which one to avoid. There's 2 here. There's 2 chests. One of them... teleporter that'll shoot you all the way back here to Kaled. That's the one that I want to grab later on. And then there's a secondary chest that gives you Twin Blade. So I'm gonna try and avoid one of them while grabbing the other. Let's see if I can successfully do it. This way, like I said, over to here. Now, if you just go, because there is a dragon this is the dragon's lake. If you go over here, you should be fine with getting away from the dragon. Because the dragon don't come to the ruins. So, what I want is not that one. From what I remember, it is surrounded by turtles. I think it's over here. Yeah, there we go. It's not surrounded by turtles, my bad. That's the other one. But this is the other thing. The other place. Twin Blade. So you see how there's no like enemies, no rats, no nothing to fight, and it's in a secluded area. This is where Twin Blade's gonna be. The other one is gonna be something that, like I said, shoots you completely in the opposite direction. That is not what we want to go to right now. So I'm not gonna hit that. Next, we're gonna go over here. Oh, okay. So I guess I could show you how the dragon comes in. So if you guys go over here to this bonfire looking area, from right over there you can see him. There's the dragon. Comes crashing in. Now I'm not gonna fight him. I'm not that street. I do not have the health nor the patience right now to be fucking with him. I'm not gonna. Right now we're just gonna go through and grab Graysons. Probably gonna spend the first couple of live streams just grabbing stuff, because there's a lot of stuff to grab rather than trying to fight anything. But it's not a bad thing. These videos are saved on YouTube, so for those of you who are watching these after the fact, welcome and thank you. For those of you who are joining well into the stream, welcome. For those of you who are halfway through and have no idea what I'm talking about, why are you here? No, I'm just lying. Ah, okay. I have made a decision that this place is too strong for me. Yep. See how I said we're not going to fight anything? Yeah. That's why. Alrighty. Now we're going to go this way. Go to the dragon, go into the bridge. There's the dragon. Fuck you, dragon. This way over to the bridge. Missions. Alrighty. So there are two different things here. Shit. I forgot I'm gonna have to face this guy. Yeah, here we are. So this guy is inevitable. If you want this early on, you're going to have to face him. he is a pain in the ass. So if you sit here and you're able to fend him off long enough after one hit, like you get one good hit in, see, like that. So if I were to run now, yeah, see, you're a... There he is.
Bloody finger. The end is nigh. For you. And your cessblood.
So Yura, wherever he is gonna come in and start whooping on him as well. And I think he's back there. Ouch. There he is. See? So he's practically gonna do the same thing. Got him. Alright. So yeah, if you have a little bit of trouble, just wait for Yura to come in. He'll kind of help out, make things a little bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead, just go over here, grab this. Alright, grab this grace. This grace is good. Then we're going to go back this way, back here, for both another grace and a catacomb. Hello, Yura. Just talk to you, or let's just deal with you.
Well, you fought Nereus and survived.
Nereus, not Nigeria.
That alone deserves commendation. I'm Yura, hunter of bloody fingers, tarnished, held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots, who stalk their own. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them. Just remember, no kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade.
I shall not. Alright, so if you talk to him again, he's just going to talk about the dragon in the lake and how you should steer clear of it. Doesn't matter because we're not going to. Obviously, we're going to kill it later on. Grab that poison bloom. Alright, so right here, the catacombs is down that way, but first we're going to grab the grace over here. As you can see, it's right there. Grab this grace, and now we're gonna go back. Go ahead and go back to the catacombs over this way. So. Doesn't take too much damage there. Walk back this way. Just head this way. Now, I do believe technically, no, because this is the first catacombs. The first catacombs is the one with the. Yeah, Murkwater is the one with the imps. This one's actually pretty fucking challenging. So, we're not going to do this one, obviously. We're not going to do anything. So we grab those down there. Now, there is another one up here, but I have to go through up here to grab it, so we're not going to do that. There's also a... Where's down here? Ah! Shit. Just get the fuck out of me. Oh. You're not nice. I'm gonna go rest over here. Heal up. Get everything back. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now that we've got that, I think I want to go, before we grab any more, I think I want to go grab my weapon. Take that from that. What we'll do, we'll go, yeah, okay. We'll go to the Dragonburnt Ruins real quick. Grab that other chest. Go grab Sombring 5. Grab the weapon. And then I'll show you a grinding area to where you can grind up 2,000 runes per enemy death, and you don't even have to fight the enemy. You just have to maneuver around it. I mean, they pack a punch, obviously, but oh, fuck. I went too far. Alrighty, go ahead and grab this now. And then we're gonna grab the transporter trap down that way. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and run like the wind. Ouch. I was hoping to dodge that. I did not. Alrighty, grab this grace and make sure you actually rest at this grace, otherwise the trap will still be active and you will not be able to teleport out of here. So it is a tunnel, so you actually have to leave the underground area over here, make it to the doorway, and now that you're out of the doorway, we can grab this and this. So obviously we're over here right next to this place. What we're gonna do here, right next to the Celiana place here, is we'll grab that, definitely. I mean, the dogs are nice, they're not the best in the world, and it's not what I'm going through for this playthrough, but it is nice to have. Alright, so we're gonna sleep here to unaggro. And we're gonna... oh, shit. I forgot, she'll come over here, talk to you about
Forgive
the...
me. I've been
round table hold.
testing you
Go
to
with her to the
determine
round table hold.
if the Elden Ring
would truly have you if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
I'm inside of something. That was super fucking weird. Alright, now we're just gonna go to the round table hold and talk to a couple of people. Give me a couple of seconds as I check the audio. Alrighty, audio looks good to go. Yep, hearing my voice, hearing the game sound. Alright, that's good.
Oh,
Go ahead and talk to Gideon here.
I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me. Be sure to tell me if you meet a young... She's a servant to my... She's been my... I've lost count of the number of times I've had to... Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death all the more should you spy a mariner among their number. Unless you wish to lay down your life in vain. Those who live in death all the more.
Alrighty, that's everybody that we'll talk to in here. So we're gonna go ahead and I think now head to... Yeah, back to the Understair. Because I wanted to go and access the upper part of over here. But I don't want to let her out in order to do that. I think I can still get that upper part with just walking. It's the lower part that I'm concerned about. And I don't even think I need to grab the map pieces, to tell you the truth. Just need to remember where on the map I'm at. so if I'm over here, that means that the rot swamp is genuinely over here, and that's here, so I'm thinking that it's got to be like here. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Oh, I'm gonna grab this. So this is a poison armament. Oh, I didn't realize I took that. What? Where is it? There it is. Damn. I think it cross sections right here. Alright, so it goes over there, it loops, and it comes back down over here. Nope. Then it loops back, comes over here. Nope. Damn. Loops back, comes over here. Damn. Loops back, comes over here. Got him. Okay. Poison armament. Got it. Okay, so now we're gonna head this way. Yeah, so I do believe... Actually, yeah, it's right here. Okay, so we'll continue going this way. Down this road is the Sombering Smithing Stone 5. Grab this. Then we can go grab the main weapon. That would have been painful. Grab this. See, Sombering Smithing Stone 5. See how that was white. Now, I'll go from here to here. Oh, and I'll also need to kill the dragon Grey Doll as well. And that's just going to be me just straight smacking at something for a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and during that mute myself. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I had to check some audio stuff. So we are back. So we're gonna go to Darwell, like I said. Darwell is up at the top of this hill. Right? Yeah. So over here. So we're gonna go ahead and grab him right quick. Right quick. Alrighty. So once you're in here, you can it will so you can activate right here. Touch this gold summon sign and you can actually activate Blide to come here with you, and he will make this fight so much simpler. So much simpler.
Darrowell, rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
So, see how I'm gonna, every once in a while, I'm gonna do some damage. I'm gonna stay away from them. Boom, did some damage, get out of there. See how he's stunned there, do a little bit more damage, get the fuck out of there. Now it'll take, whoops, see, that's the damage that I need to be worrying about. Come back here, heal myself. He's stunned, get that last bit of damage in there, and he's dead. Boom. First boss of the game failed, and we are over an hour into the game. Into playing it. So, sheesh. But first boss done, down, gone. Finitoed. Good as gravy. Ouch. Alright, so as you can see, like I said, Blight is going to be out here. It's going to be able to give me a Samuri Smithing Stone
Right.
2. So
There
now
you
all I
are.
need is 1,
Not to
3,
work
and
for
4.
it, but it's don't say I'm not a man of my word.
So
Here's
here's
your
my
prize.
prize. So now what we're going to do, actually, before we go and level that up, we are going to head this way. So over here there's a Colosseum, and this way is gonna be where I do believe, yeah, because up here is the Bestial Sanctum, so I do believe it's over here-ish somewhere, is where the farming factory that I was talking about is. It's basically a farming factory. So we're gonna go check that out. Probably sit there, farm up. Well, actually, could. Let me real quick, instead of doing the farming factory, let me instead. Nah, yeah, because I need the, okay, so I need the farming factory just to buy the pieces. I'm going to use Great All to turn around and get myself levels. Alrighty. This one? No. This one. Sometimes these things are so confusing. Alright, so there is a way that you can get up and into the place that I'm going, which is the Lakes of Lunaria. It is a later game place, and you can get back here if you go the right way, which I did not. I went to the War Master Shack. I needed to go to the Stormhill Shack. I'm fucking stupid. Alright. Yeah, so now I'm heading down the right path. Go this way. Alrighty. Make sure you grab what's here, down here. This is a cookbook. Those basically just give you the crafting recipes for stuff. That's all that does. I don't know why it says cookbook instead of craft book. Alright, so going up through this way is gonna get you to the back way of the lakes and back behind the castle. See how I'm going over here? I'm now on the other side of the bridge. So definitely don't jump off. You're just gonna die there. So, oh, I almost speak of the thing. I almost did it. Shut up, wolves. Alrighty. So now we are fully behind the castle. There's the castle walls. There is the castle. And there is the sign that we have made it to the lakes. So now you'll grab this grace here. This is the grace that is usually right behind the castle doors anyway. And there should be the castle doors around here somewhere. I don't remember where the castle doors are, but they are somewhere. So, alrighty. Make sure you go into here, grab this sacred tear. You can talk to him. He's got nothing really interesting to say right now, so I would not. It doesn't really matter. Continue going on down. Once down, you'll see this camp. Go ahead and go through this camp. There is something that you can grab, I do believe. I don't... Yeah, this right here, it's just a crafting book. It's not really that important. So, you don't really need to grab it. There is a grace here. We're going to grab that. And just continue on our way. Now as you can see, there is a map up here. I'm gonna grab that map. I am not gonna keep on doing that because I don't really need to. I know my way around here, and some of these maps are a little bit harder to grab. That one I'm surprised I was able to grab with no fucking damage. Every single time I've had damage done to me on that part. Alright, so you see up there, that's basically where we need to go. It's gonna go up and then come right back down. So we're gonna wait for it to come back down on the side. On the cliff face. Jeez, I got something fucking stuck into my throat. Alright. It's a little bit farther. Not too much. Alright. Now you can see we are right here. Now what we'll do here is there is going to be a grace somewhere up here. Oh, okay. So I lied. It's not the... we're not here yet. I am going to go through and grab the Fire Max cookbook though. This place is very dangerous. Careful, do not be caught here. They are not friendly. Alright, so this is the place that we'll go under, go through, and then meet at the other side. The fire monks have some pretty cool garbs, but later on you'll be able to go to a place called the Volcano Manor. They'll have black flame stuff, and it looks cooler, and the stats on it are somewhat better. In my opinion, at least. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this grace here. Now, I do believe we are back into, yep, unknown territory. So, for right now, we're just gonna keep following the stream onto the side over here. So, through here. The reason I'm not hugging to the side there is because there are bosses in there. And these are the type of bosses that like show up later on in the game as regular enemies, so I'd rather not face those guys right now. I don't know if they repeatedly show up as regular enemies later on. I kind of hope not. I just know that they do right now, and it's annoying. Really annoying. Alrighty, so is it the other side of it? What the fuck? There should be a grace over here somewhere. Stop it. Okay, weird. Ow. Alright. So as you can see, there's something over here. I am way off track. I don't remember this at all. But I think I'm gonna go down beneath here, if I'm correct. Which will continue to take me to the ruins that I need to go to, which are past here. So on the other side of these ruins is Master Smith E.G. And then once I grab this grace site from here, I can turn around then and go grab the farm. Do a little bit of that farming technique. Okay. This is the Revenger Shack. This is a key thing for if you mess up something we're going to do later. We're not going to mess it up because I've already messed it up a couple of times, and I know the pain and misery of messing it up and not realizing it. So, I'm not going to go through that. It's terrible. Alright, so as you can see, there's some like ruins over there. That's where we're heading to. This is Never Jail. I would suggest don't mess with it, obviously. We're gonna go back to the no messing with stuff rule until we can upgrade our weapon. So you can hear right now as a harpy in there singing. She will drop a rune level 6. Most of the harpies do. The finger things are the things that I was talking about earlier that can drop the Sombering Smithing Stones, and I think there's either Somber Smithing Stones 2 or 4. Surrounded here by jellyfish is a very impressive shield. I would suggest getting it. Ouch. It is the jellyfish shield. It is actually very good for stopping the things that just happened to me. Getting shot in the back repeatedly and having severe damage dealt to you. Now you can grab that if you want to. I'm not gonna bother. There's no point in it. Alrighty, so keep going further this way. We're almost there. It is such a long ride, as you can see. Stay clear of that Cuckoo Knight. They do massive amounts of damage. So that is the place that I was thinking of earlier that had a gray site to the side of it. That's the area over there. And this is the place that I thought you were supposed to come up to the side of over here. Because here's the gray site on the side of that. And then up there are the ruins. Right here is also a map piece. Grab this map piece. Go over here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab this. Also grab the other gray site because there's a gray site right after. Now this looks like a big ass stone archway with something here. Break it. It's a fake wall. Go over here. Touch this gray. So now I'm gonna rest here on aggro. Now that is Smith Master E.G. He will have sombering smithing stones 1 through 4. The first 2 are unlimited. The last 2 are not. They go in price range from 2, 4, 6,000. Go ahead and add your flasks. This will give you flasks. This will turn around and add how much is going to be given to you by each flask. I did both because I felt like we'll need it here soon with the farms that we're going to go to. So now that I have this here, I'm going to go ahead, go over here, and grab this. Alright. Head down that way. Like I said, after we get down there, so once we get down there, I'll probably cut off the episode at that. After we go ahead and grab that, and when I get back next episode, I'm going to already have stats placed in because I'm also going to take the time to go. There's another place over here, I think. Yeah, here-ish, right here. That allows a big drag, or no, it's here, over here, at the edge over here. So there's a place over here that allows a big dragon that can't get it out of the ground, and if you kill it, it has a lot of health. I suggest you use something with bleed damage, and good bleed damage at that. You kill that, it will give you about 72,000 runes, in which you can use to go ahead and grind for levels. And I know what you're saying, why aren't I just using that instead of going to this place first? But that is because I want to use the 72,000 straight for actually grinding levels versus using it to grind yeah, instead of using it to pay for something and then use the rest of it. Especially since I'll only need like maybe 10k at max. So since I went to the round table first, D isn't here, but if D was here, he'd do a whole bunch of shit. I kind of missed out on that dialogue. He would have been right there. Basically, he just tells you, don't go into this village, don't kill that mariner. You do so, he says something about you being able to still be alive and root out Deathweed, and says that it's not ideal, but he's willing to reward you for it, and he gives you something, and then gives you a teleport marker for going to meet somebody to go give the death root for this guy, because he drops death root. Alrighty, so now we're gonna head this way. I do believe we're still heading in the... Yeah, we're still heading in the right direction. Alright. And as we get closer, you'll see that the area around us and the sky even is gonna be kind of discolored. As you can see, the terrain's starting to get all reddish. That is because this... Oh, no, I don't want to go over here. Not that side. I'm not ready to face this motherfucker. So if you go straight up there, there's a church here that's on fire. If you go straight up to the front of it, you'll be instantly invaded. Remember how that Bloody Finger was giving me a hard time? Yeah, this dude, not fun. I know how to beat the last dude. This dude, you don't get back up. He's not fun. So... now we're gonna head this way. Go grab that route. So instead of going up, we're gonna go down this way. No, not yet. Ouch, fuck. You guys hit hard. Ouch. This is one of the indicators that you just don't fight with anything here. One of them key indicators. Alright, now let's try that again. Grab those 4,000 runes. Alright, so we're gonna grab this rune and then go that way. So those big guys, those crows, they may look cool, but they're very, very annoying. So don't mess with them. Otherwise, you will very, very quickly realize how death can be your best friend in this game. Over and over again. I'm gonna mess with them motherfuckers. There's a ball here. You can try and hit it. It will take you about 1,000 fucking hits just to do it. So I would suggest not. Just go on, go buy it. Keep on going. I keep on going this way. Yep, keep on going this way. And you should be led to a place you can jump over here. And now there's going to be a grace here. Now over here is also where that dragon that I was talking about was. I hadn't realized that this was going to be around in the same place. I thought it was way sooner. Let's see. Thought it was going to be closer over here. Alright. So now we're going to go down this way. Make sure you grab this map piece here. These map pieces are kind of important out here, just so you know where you're going. So I'm gonna grab that and grab over here, and you see how that will continue going down the side. There is a side that you can also go down that'll lead over to the little tree over there. That doesn't matter. You'll go down past here. this is going to take you to a place called Linnea's Rise, and Linnea's Rise is where that farm is. So we're going to get to the farm, and then, like I said, I'm going to farm up a little bit by the next live stream and get that weapons on Ringstone, and then I'm also going to hit Greydall so that I can have shit. Oh, fuck. I went to the wrong one. Alright. Yeah. So that I can have the levels that I need, because you need, so right now I'm like 12 and 13 for strength and dexterity. I need 18 and 17 for strength and dexterity. So. But next, I will have that, and I will have a good standing for health too. I'll probably do most of my grinding, like hardcore grinding, off screen. That way you guys don't have to deal with me fucking dealing with those balls. So. Alrighty. Welcome to Linnea's Rise. This is Linnea's Rise. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Don't forget to follow. And don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment on my videos. Check out my shorts. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your guys' day. Bye-bye.